Hello. Hopefully they don't block this message like they're blocking every message that they are for me. Social media shut down. All bank accounts shut down. I played professional hockey, and my journey brought me to a space of starting to learn under a lineage of Tibetan monks, and then down in the jungle with medicine to heal my brain of CTE. Lung cancer, 4 strokes, bowel cancer, all these things. And here we are. And that journey brought me to meet a human being that has a light to her that is incomprehensible of what's been done to her, trafficked, Epstein Island, all that kind of stuff, whatever. We're changing direction. I've tried to be the voice that's shouted from the mountaintop and get people to listen to what's going on. Before that, all my socials shut down, so you can't see what the path I was walking before COVID hit and all that. Meditation and all that, Kriya Yoga, the ancient system of spinal breathing, working with plant medicine, ayahuasca, peyote, and in ceremonial fashion, meaning not just sitting with it, receiving, but serving it. There's a tidal wave that is surging for all of us to remember who we really are. And that starts with simple meditation, guiding your spirit that came into the mind that only desires and fears, like the Buddha said, and I'm non-denominational, but like the Buddha said, there is suffering. 4 Noble Truths. The origin of that suffering is desire, moving towards desire and away from fear. There's a cause to suffering, which is desire. There's an end to suffering, and there's a path to the end of suffering. Of course, something's lighting up on tech. It don't really work that well for me. However, if we just look at the first aspect of it, when the spirit, that flicker of light that is inside of you, is housed within the brain, the mind, which is polarized, we are moving towards what we desire, what we want, away from what we don't want. This is the foundation of all of our issues, the foundation of it all. I had to say goodbye to my life to be able to arrive at a space where nothing's left. Nothing's left. Sitting with 4-stage pulmonary cancer because I just can't breathe, looking at the way that our world is. The great masters I study under of the Kriya Yoga lineage, and I don't need to start running their names out, Ramakrishna and all the great, great, great masters that were willing to say, no, this isn't how it's supposed to be. You don't hurt children. You don't traffic children. You don't traffic human beings. You don't rape human beings. You don't take taxes from human beings. You don't do these things. But more than anything, you don't touch children because they're the future of our existence. And what do? Indoctrinate them to be like us. I sat there with a little Khmer kid the other day, and he can make things float. He was 4. When I met some of the super psychic children down in Sedona with Trumbull and Melchizedek, I'm sitting there having lunch with this little girl from China, like 6 years old. I don't know what part she's from. Like, swinging her feet on the chair and eating her food. And there's a salt shaker floating through the air, floating through the air. I vomited for an hour because I couldn't process what was going on. First time I saw one of the great masters levitate. And I'm part of the lineage of Lama Wangdu and Chud in Tibetan Buddhism, but non-denominational. Also studied with the great mystics and that. And oh man, the message. We're trying to, not trying, the message that is coming through as we exist within the femininity of this planet after 2012, December 21st, and this energy of what it is. What is feminine energy? To be nourishing and nurturing. What is the most beautiful way to ground it in? The most beautiful feminine energy we've ever experienced is life herself. She weaves and flows, and it's so unexpected. Just like a woman, which is so beautiful. The way that it's grounded in is by masculine action, taking action. That's not leading stampedes of protesters and all this bullshit and everything else. It's, can you look inside of yourself and see, if you were born a woman, how your feminine energy is stronger than your masculine energy? So if you take masculine action, stay consistent with practice, you start to come back to neutrality. You start to bridge the gap. You get to 50-50. It's Buddhahood. As a man, can you let go of your desire, your interest to just make money or do whatever it is, and allow yourself to create a space for everyone around you to be able to share themselves emotionally and mentally, void of judgment, so we can all come together. I ain't sure where this life's going, because mine has been absolutely turned on its head. They shut me down all over social media. My bank accounts are shut down, and I ain't asking for nothing. There's another way we can live. A way of complete togetherness. It just don't happen in the West. However, we can look inside of ourselves, look in the mirror, take a breath. That depression you feel, that anxiety you feel, those bowel issues you feel, all of those things, they can all be released. The information is here. It's just being hidden from us. I love you with all of my heart. God bless everything about you and whoever you think God is, which could be electrons, neutrons, and bosons, or it could be Allah, or it could be whatever it is. Doesn't matter. I love you, and please, please receive this message.